Hello beautiful people, welcome back to another exciting beautiful video. My name is Ogechi. If it's the first time here, hello, hi, do want to click on the red subscribe button, like this video, drop a comment. So it's important to watch it to the end, okay, so you know what we're talking about here, because the conversation is usually continued in the comment section. So do not forget to drop a comment on what you think about this video and turn your post notification bell, right? So today's video is coming from Thomas Sowell TV. It's titled "How to Spot a Lying Intellectual Socialist," right? Thomas Sowell is someone who I really respect a lot. He's a very intelligent man, right? I mean, we did a video of, you know, where he endorsed Donald Trump, even though he's not a fan of Donald Trump, right? But he knows that based on facts, he knows that Donald Trump is someone who has delivered, whose administration has, you know, proffered, you know, who has offered more than other administrations. So he endorsed him, right? And even though he's not a fan of Donald Trump, right? I did another video about how Indians developed Kenya and Indians got kicked out. From Thomas Sowell, I did a reaction from one of his videos, Thomas Sowell TV, and I got a lot of backlash, right? The fact that you did not know something happened doesn't mean it did not happen. These videos are usually a reaction videos. That's why I usually drop their title and their video and their title and channel names in my description box so that you can go there and actually watch the videos. The video I actually reacted to had facts, had dates, so it was history. It was something that happened with dates and facts, right? So you coming to attack me based on what I reacted to, I mean, it's not fair. It's just not fair. Anyway, my videos, all my videos, I usually put their title and channel name in the description box, so you can always go there, you know, to watch the videos uninterrupted. My videos here, I drop my thoughts during the course of this video, in the course of the video and after the video. So always go there to check them out yourself, and you know, you can now debate the dates and what you don't agree with. All I do is just reaction. So today's video, let's just dive into today's video. Thomas Sowell is someone I actually respect a lot. Yeah, so he's someone who's very intelligent. I mean, he's been in the game for the longest time, and yeah, he's someone I respect. And I'm going to say that even though you guys are going to backlash me for saying it, yeah, I respect him, okay? So let's get into the video.
It is very easy to spot lying intellectuals, once you understand who an intellectual is. And I will say, all you have to do is read Thomas Sowell. If you are the kind of person who would like to help others learn about Dr. Thomas Sowell, please like this video and subscribe. It helps more than you can imagine. To get excellent quotes, citations and much more from Dr. Thomas Sowell, please visit the website. The clip you are about to watch is taken from the channel Democracy Now! Professor Richard Wolff is in full support of universal healthcare proposed by Bernie Sanders. He is thus confronted with the question of how to make this a possibility. Notice how he smartly invades the question, even when the question comes a second time. Take a look.
I think that the drive for Medicare for all will kill that possibility.
Interestingly, when you look at the polls in New Hampshire and in Nevada about what people care most about, in both places, it's the same. Number one is health care. Number two is climate change. Number three, I think it's inequality. Right. Number four, it's foreign policy. And especially in Nevada, Richard Wolff, what's interesting is you had a very powerful union, the culinary union, where they were offering excellent health insurance to their workers. And yet their workers overwhelmingly, the rank and file, bucked the leadership and said, even if we're getting great health care, we have family members who are not, loved ones who are not, and ultimately we want Medicare for all. So explain this discrepancy. Paul Krugman is saying it's not realistic.
Well, I think, again, the politics in America have changed. I don't think the mass of Americans want to hear the details about what you might get and how careful we should be and what step we should. They want change. They wanted it from Obama, who promised hope and change. They wanted it even from Mr. Trump, who promised a change. We didn't get the changes that they promised, neither the one nor the other. And so people now want something that will solve their problem, will not respect the old centrist, let's go carefully, let's do this, let's not push too hard.
So
they want the opposite.
How do you get to Medicare for all immediately or more rapidly than what Paul Krugman is suggesting can be done?
I agree with Paul, which surprises probably both of us. But the point is, there are plenty of models out there of countries that have, in a variety of ways, answered the basic human demand. I want to be careful. I want to know that when I'm born and until I die, if something happens to me in the way of illness or injury, I am taken care of. Like I want a public park and I want public schools, I want public health care. And they don't want the details and the hesitance. They want that, and any of them would be a perfectly good basis.
This excerpt is taken from the book Intellectuals and Society by Dr. Thomas Sowell. Like everyone else, intellectuals have a mixture of knowledge and notions. For some intellectuals in some fields, that knowledge includes knowledge of the systematic procedures available to test notions and determine their validity as knowledge. Since ideas are their life's work, intellectuals might be expected to more thoroughly or more systematically subject notions to such tests. Whether or to what extent they do so in practice is, of course, itself a notion that needs to be tested. There are, after all, other skills in which intellectuals also tend to excel, including verbal skills that can be used to evade the testing of their favorite notions. Yes, verbal skills to evade the testing of their favorite.
I think one thing about someone who is very sound is how you're able to evade questions. If you're not a sound person, you won't be able to evade questions. So that's what he's trying to say, that if you're an intellectual, like you would definitely have a way of evading questions. Just like he was asked a question and he intelligently evaded their question and he didn't even raise an eyebrow, right? Let's continue.
Their favorite notions. Thomas Sowell is spot on here. The question is, what if Bernie Sanders ended up as president, then applied universal healthcare and the end result is cataclysm? Everyone will understand that the government policy has failed. But what will become of Professor Richard Wolff? Will he be charged for supporting a failed policy? Will he in any way lose his academic statue? Still from the book, Intellectuals and Society, Thomas Sowell explains. Intellectuals, in the restricted sense which largely conforms to general usage, are ultimately unaccountable to the external world. The prevalence and presumed desirability of this are confirmed by such things as academic tenure, and expansive concepts of academic freedom and academic self-governance. In the media, expansive notions of freedom of speech and of the press play similar roles. In short, unaccountability to the external world is not simply a happenstance but a principle. John Stuart Mill argued that intellectuals should be free even from social standards, while setting social standards for others. Not only have intellectuals been insulated from material consequences, they have often enjoyed immunity from even a loss of reputation after having been demonstrably wrong. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And visit the website for more information.
I think everybody needs to get that book, Intellectuals and Society, by Thomas Sowell. I mean, he's someone who we should all respect. He's a very intelligent man, and he talks about intellectuals and things like that. So let me know your thoughts and comments about this particular video, how to spot an intellectual lying intellectual socialist. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts and opinions about this video. Have you read the book? Are you a fan of Thomas Sowell? Or what do you think about this video? Please drop your thoughts and comments about this video in the comment section. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell. I'll see you in my next episode. Bye-bye.